Hi, I'm Tom Griffin with Phil Long Ford here in Colorado Springs, and today we're looking at the 2012 F350 Super Crew Lariat Edition. This bad boy has Ford's new to 2011 6.7 liter single sequential turbo diesel engine. Ford's in-house design, we've got a few different things that Ford has done to give you a bunch of best in class. You've got direct fuel injection into the cylinder. They moved the exhaust closer to the top and the intake manifold to the side. It gives you 400 horsepower, 800 torque, best in class towing, best in class fuel economy. So now you can pass everybody on the road and you can pass that fuel station. Right up front here you've got Ford's beautiful Super Duty logo, so everybody knows you're driving the big truck with the prominent Ford emblem. So everybody knows you're coming up with a Ford. Ford kept the front tow hooks. These bad boys are mounted directly to the frame, so when you come across any of our competitors sitting in that ditch and you hook them up to pull them out, you know they're coming out. You've got the big headlights so you can see. They're also shatter resistant so that any rocks kicked up on you don't break your lens and you don't have to worry about it. And you can see from both sides so everybody knows what you're trying to do when you throw the blinker on. You've got the armor along the side here covering the wheel wells, so when these nice bad boys do kick up a little bit of mud, you don't have to worry about the paint on your vehicle. You're going to see the rim here. Ford has slotted these, and that way we can pull air through here, pull the heat away from the brakes, because heat on your brakes, bad thing. The hotter they get, the more brake fade that you have, the more brake fade you have, the less stopping capacity you have for when you're towing that big trailer. You've got the nice Ford Power Stroke emblem, redesigned for 2011 and 12. Also, Ford has given you the nice mirrors you need to pull any of your trailers or anything you're doing. When you got that big trailer behind you, you want to be able to see around you. These bad boys power adjust. You can push them out, that way you can see around whatever's behind you. Pull them back in for when you're not towing in those tight spaces, whether it be Walmart, the car wash, or the garage. One touch, power fold. And then once you hop back in, they're back out and ready to work with you. Beautiful cockpit design here, so you've got your mobile office set up as well as your playroom. Now you'll see that Ford's got the full 10-way power seat, so you can set yourself completely up, have your seat, have your pedals all set up for you, let your buddy, your co-worker, your spouse jump in here and mess with it all, and because you've got the power seat with the memory set up, you can hit the button, come back, and have it go right back where you want. And seeing as we got two settings, you can have multiple drivers set up for it. In the rear, when you're running that crew and you need all the space, big guys, such as myself, 6'2", 260 pounds, can fit right in the back and not worry about space, be able to get in and out of the truck. Also underneath the seat, locking storage space. So if you've got your laptop, you've got your handgun, you've got that special ball cap, you can lock it up under the seat, keep it here. If you've got an iPad, computer station, you've even got PowerPoints in here so you can keep them charged up while you're not in here. Now Ford's gone with a new system for their exhaust. It's the DEF system. It adds urea into the system. And what that does for you is it injects into the system. It pulls 80% of that greenhouse effect that is bad for the environment, converts it to something that's inert, so you don't have to worry about it, and then sends it out. Running at about every 7,500 for your Oil changes is when you're going to fill it back up again, so you don't have to worry about doing that every time you're fueling. Back in the back, Ford has still kept their 30-second tailgate. 30 seconds meaning that quick release of the tailgate, angled at 45 degrees. This bad boy comes right off. So if you've got something you got to load heavy in there, you're worried about your tailgate, get it out of the way. You want to put it back on, reverse the process, and we're right back on. Also, because it's such a quick release tailgate, Ford has integrated a locking system so you can lock it, have it in place, and nobody's going to hijack it with you. If you've got a cover, topper, you can lock all your tools, anything you need up right in there. Also in the rear, Ford has integrated the backup camera, so whether it's a bike that's in the back, the trailer you're trying to hook up to, you'll be able to see it. Speaking of trailers, Ford does have the big tow package with both the 4-pin and the 7-pin setup. Along with the tow package, Ford integrates trailer sway control standard, something you're not going to see on all my other competitors. So when you're running that trailer, and if it's misloaded and you're coming down the hill or running, you start getting that trailer sway, Ford system's going to counter that using the braking system to keep it going in a straight line for you. So you're not taking out the car in the other lane, the tree on the side of the road, whatever it may be. Also, these nice little black points, your backup sensors. So when you're backing up on something, even if you don't trust the camera, you've got these to warn you if there's the stump, the pole, the bike, the young child. Just make sure you're not hitting anything is what those guys do. Ford went with the dual exhaust system. That way they can cool down the exhaust as it's coming out versus what it was in the past, quite hot. We don't want to catch any weeds or anything on fire, start any forest fires. Would be a bad thing, so they're trying to counter that. Now on the passenger side, you do also have the 10-way with the lumbar support. I'm going to have you jump right in there. All right. Now as you're sitting in your cockpit here, you're going to see you've got all your play stuff. So you've got your stereo system, which is equipped with your sync. Sync is a voice-activated control system. So you can integrate your cell phone as well as your MP3 player. So you've got hands-free controlling, especially in a lot of states now where hands-free is a must. So you're not using your phone at your ear. You connect your phone in, make your phone calls, whether at work, pleasure, receive them, all through the system. Also, so you're not having to go through your iPod one by one, looking at it, trying to find it. You've got the capability just to say, play Guns N' Roses, and have it all come up. Dual climate control system. You can even control your climate through voice activated if you don't want to do that. Got heated seats for the winter time and cooled seats for the summer, so you don't have a freezing tush or a burning one. Shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive, easy to do with the locking differential. So if you're pulling that trailer, you get a little bit of spin going, you can lock that rear end, get the traction you need to get going again. And then with the trailer, you have your tow haul mode. Tow haul mode is going to activate a few different things. It's going to let your transmission know that you're towing something, so it's going to hold a little bit longer if need be, running a grade, or if you're coming down, it's going to use the engine brake to help keep you from losing control, so you don't have to ride those brakes and go back to that heating up the brakes and end up with engine fade or brake fade. Cruise control on the left-hand side, so you can set it and go, and it is the one-button touch system, meaning that if you set it at 65, speed limit goes up to 70, tap it 5 times, you go up 5 miles an hour. Let's go for a ride. And again, Tom Griffin, Phil Long Ford in Motor City.